No One Will Save You is a movie that literally came out of nowhere. Like, seriously, this is a movie I would have loved to have seen on the big screen. It's streaming exclusively on Hulu for anyone who's subscribing. This is directed by Brian Duffield, who is mainly known as a screenwriter. He's only got one other directing credit to his name, and it stars Kaitlyn Dever, who some of you might remember from a great film called Booksmart. Dever plays a girl named Bryn, who finds solace within the walls of the home where she grew up. That is until she's awakened one night by strange noises from unearthly intruders. Now, this is an alien invasion movie. We've probably seen about 500,000 of these all throughout cinema's history, but I was seeing a lot of buzz for this one specifically on social media over this past week. So I was pretty antsy to see this one. I am a Hulu subscriber, so I definitely had to pop this one on my watch list. And I finally got around to checking it out. And the buzz is certainly worth it. Now, you might sit through this 93-minute runtime, which is definitely very, very breezy. Like, seriously, this movie flies by, and you are invested in every single thing going on, all while it only gives you 6 or 7 words of dialogue total. You heard me. Kaitlyn Dever's character, 99% of the time she's on screen, it is all acting through the eyes. It's all about reactions. It's all about yelling and screaming and the physical stuff that she's got to do and her getting her ass kicked by this alien and her fighting back. And all of the creative ways that she tries to combat this alien throughout the film. And there's only 6 or 7 words of dialogue. Can you believe that? Now, some people might hear me say that and they might think this movie's just a gimmick. The fact that they can get all this done with only 6 words of dialogue. But that's a pretty good flex. The fact that you can make an alien invasion movie and have the most minimal amount of dialogue possible, and it's still as interesting as it is, that's pretty damn impressive. And Kaitlyn Dever's performance is damn impressive. I knew she was talented already from watching her in Booksmart a few years back. She is transfixing to watch. And this is some material that is trying to tell the backstory of this character, which is a very tragic backstory, all while trying to figure out ways for her to get out of this alien situation. All with the minimalist of dialogue stipulation attached to it. She really does wonders with this performance. I cannot wait to see what else she does. So with the minimalist dialogue, you're also going to have to compensate for the lack of speaking lines in this through sound design, through sound mixing, through a great score by Joseph Trapanese. And damn, this is some sound design that will make your skin crawl. The music in this movie is perfect. The sound design, the alien noises that are going all throughout this house, it's perfect. The cinematography also looks really great considering the fact that the majority of this movie takes place in the nighttime. And I can understand that. Similar to Nope last year, which was my favorite movie of 2022, you're gonna want to compensate for the fact that this is a CGI alien, and you're gonna want to cover that up by having the majority of your action take place in the evening. And there's times where you'll close in on this alien, and you can definitely tell it's CGI, but it's still a pretty good design. I'm not going to sit here and say that this was completely, like, blow your socks off scary for an alien design. That kind of leads me into my few nitpicks that I have with No One Will Save You. This alien, I mean, it's not a big issue in the long stretch, but this thing, like, when you think of what an alien looks like, this is probably the most basic of alien designs you could come up with. The only tweak that they make to this design is they almost have this thing like have Reed Richards' stretchy arms, which can lead to some pretty frightening imagery, I'm not gonna lie. Even though that is a tiny nitpick, No One Will Save You is a really, really, really good movie. It's definitely gonna be a hidden gem of 2023. I feel like the big thing that's gonna hold this movie back for a lot of people, and myself included, it's the ending. No One Will Save You ends about 4 or 5 different times in this third act before it finally gets to the most meh of endings you could have thought of. Part of me can sort of understand why they put this ending in here, maybe to leave the door open for a sequel. But if that's the case, then why not put this in the theater? Let's see how much a movie like this makes at the box office, and then you can warrant an ending like that. But since this is just on streaming on Hulu, you can just end this however you want. And I'm almost positive that every other false ending that we got in No One Will Save You was better than the actual ending. Like, if they put a button on any of those false endings, I would have been like, that is brilliant, that is scary, that is gonna leave me thinking about this movie for a long time. But instead, I don't want to say the movie falls flat because of this ending, but it really wants the movie to fall flat almost with the way it's ending like this. But nevertheless, despite that big issue, I was really impressed by this movie, and I definitely recommend If you're a Hulu subscriber, do not let this one fall under your radar. Add this to your watch list. Check it out, give it at least one watch, see what you think, and then you can start talking about whether or not it's just a big old gimmick. I'm gonna give No One Will Save You a B+. Really solid directorial outing for Brian Duffield. I can't wait to see what else he does. And I can't wait to see what else Kaitlyn Dever does. She was dynamite in this. Let me know what you thought of this film down in the comments section below. What is your favorite alien invasion style film? Is it this one? Is it Nope from last year? Is it something else like Signs? Guys, I love discussing all new things in movies and entertainment. Going into the month of October, I am doing my Halloween special. There's a list of 14 movies I'm going to get to that kind of relate to the Halloween theme. So if you want to keep up to date with my Halloween special, and if you want to hear my thoughts on all the newest movies coming out this October, this channel's the place to be. So do consider subscribing, become a member of the family today, and hit that thumbs up as well. This is a great community over here. Y'all are invited to the party. Guys, stay tuned for more videos very soon. I'm looking forward to watching The Creator literally in a couple of hours at the time of recording this. And I can't wait to kick off my Halloween special this Sunday, October 1st. We're going to be reviewing a classic, and I can't wait to share this list with you. Y'all are the best. Stay tuned for all that and much, much more very soon. And with all that being said, Back Talk, commence.